class, in this video lecture, we shall present a solution to a problem from ECE 2019 GATE examination. The question number is 16, and in this question you are asked to find out the probability of a conditional event. What is the problem? Here it is given that z is an exponential random variable with mean 1. That means the cumulative distribution function of z is given by capital F as 1 minus e power negative x for x greater or equal to 0 and equal to 0 for x less than 0. You have to find out the probability that z is greater than 2 given that z is greater than 1. We know, as per definition of conditional probability, probability of the event A given that B has occurred or B is ready to occur is probability of A intersection B upon probability of B. We shall use the same definition here and we obtain that probability of z greater than 2 given z greater than 1. You can write it in the form probability of z greater than 2 and z greater than 1 upon probability of z greater than 1. You may note that this intersection operator is a T-conorm operator and we are using this operator here. So we have to find out what is probability of z greater than 2 first. We know that if this straight line which is extended in between plus infinity and minus infinity, that is the entire real line, actually represents the values of the random variable z, and this curve, let us call it z, okay, and this curve is a probability density function which is usually denoted in small letter of z. Then z greater than 2 means the region where the values of z is more than or equal to 2, that means this region, and hence probability of z greater than 2 is nothing but the area of this region. Therefore, we have to find out area in between 2 to infinity for the probability density function of z. Similarly, in the denominator, you can say that we have to find out the area from 1 to infinity for the probability density function of z as in earlier case. Now the question remains, how do you determine probability density function? Because the given function here is the distribution function of z. You know that there is a relationship connecting probability density function and distribution function. What is the relation? If you differentiate the distribution function of z, you obtain probability mass function. It's a continuous case, so you should say probability density function of z, that is small f. Therefore, we first find out who is small f over here. Let us differentiate capital F. Capital F is given as 1 minus e power minus x for x greater or equal to 0, and upon differentiation it produces e power negative x only. Similarly, it becomes 0 when x is less than 0. Therefore, in this case the integration become from 2 to infinity e power negative x dx upon integration from 1 to infinity e power negative x dx. We have to compute the rest. We all know that integration from 2 to infinity e power negative x dx gives us e power negative 2, and integration from 1 to infinity e power negative x dx gives us e power negative 1. We can compute them. Let us put the values back. Hence, we obtain a ratio. In this case, it gives us e power negative 1, that is 1 upon e, which is approximately equal to 0.37, our final answer. So this is how you solve this question from GATE 2019. Two important parts of this question are: number 1, what is the definition of conditional probability? You have to remember that much. And number 2, what is the relation between cumulative distribution function and probability mass function of a random variable z? Okay, thank you very much. And you can contact me via WhatsApp in this number 9932890115. Thank you very much. Wish you all the best for your upcoming GATE exam.